Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. Got an amazing video for you today. GoPro footage of charity shops and what I buy. Stay tuned, I really hope you enjoy. Okay, just quickly before we get going guys, if you love antiques, collectibles, you're in the reseller business, then don't forget to subscribe because my channel's all about how-to videos. I go out buying antiques and I show you what everything's worth and how to identify it. So stake your claim guys, make sure you subscribe. If the videos help you and you like them, I would really appreciate a like and a share to help me keep creating videos. Let's get to it. Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill and I got a really interesting format for you today, a totally new video. I've gone out and bought myself a camera. It's not a GoPro, but it's a one of their cheaper makes. It's a 4K Wi-Fi vision camera, and I bought a harness. So I literally wear this camera out and about. Now, bear in mind, it's the first time I've ever used it. I weren't sure where to angle the camera, but yeah, I managed to get a bit of footage, but I need to slightly position the camera different for future to have a bit more range. But I go around charity shops buying and you get to see what I've bought. Unfortunately, I've had to cut the sound out of the charity shops because of the music is copyright on YouTube. It's coming up as copyright infringement. So I've had to cut the sound because all the charity shops are playing the radio. And all the songs are copywritten and I'm coming up as copyright infringement. So I've had to cut the sound out of the recordings, I'm sorry. But you're going to get to see the stuff as I buy it, and I'm going to cut in, show you what I've got, what it's worth, and we're going to go back to another charity shop. I've done about 5 or 6 charity shops in total. So yeah, it's a new format. I'm going to do filming on the car boot sale with this and at the charity shop. I've had permission off my local car boot sale owner, if you like, to wear this walking around the car boot sales. So this will be basically what I look like. Yeah, I know. It's no sorry, it's certainly not inconspicuous, is it? It's a big lump that goes on. Bear with me. And that's basically, guys, what I look like. I was walking around Cardiff with this on, and honestly, the looks I had of some people, they were thinking, what's he up to? And in one of the videos, I was going into the charity shop, and it's a shame I've got to cut it out, and all it was the people come running out, the hairdressers, what's going on out there, you got body cam on and all this and all that. But anyway, I've managed to get a bit of footage from the charity shops. They all looked at me as if, what the hell are you doing type thing, but nobody actually commented on the camera. I don't know whether it was because I was in a shirt and trousers and I was walking around with a body cam. They felt, I can't approach him. But I managed to find a few buys and have a little look. You might find it interesting, and if nothing else, you'll get to see what the charity shops are like around my area. So, I hope you enjoy, guys. Okay, so this was the first piece you saw me looking at, which is a mid-century, maybe 1950s or so, Bohemian or Czechoslovakian cut crystal overlaid vase. Now basically this is 2 layers of glass. You've got the clear glass vase, then they've dipped it in this ruby finish, and what they do, they cut it back then to remove the ruby glass and reveal the pattern. It's a beautiful style of decoration, and this one was on week 3. So if you look here, started off at £10, it was on week 3, they dropped it to £5. Now it's quite a tall vase, 12-14 inches, Czechoslovakian, and lovely colour. It's going to be £20 in here, no problem whatsoever. I may even put it online for 25. But in my shop here, I'd get £20 for this, no problem whatsoever. So for a £5, that's a really good little outlay. But let's have a little look what they pull on eBay, because I'm only guesstimating my prices at the moment. Let me see what's underneath this. Hang on. They had another label under this. Ah, they had a £10 label. I wonder what they had on week 1 then. Is there another one? Yeah, hang on. There's another label, guys. They must drop them down weekly. I can't get to it. It's peeling off. So they must drop them down weekly, because that's week 2 of 2. This is week 3. So I don't know what the price was on week 1, but yeah, we'll get that stickers off there later. But a nice little piece. Not a huge ring, but real nice quality, guys. And a nice substantial size. So let's have a little look what sort of monies these are. Okay, just run a search now for Bohemian ruby glass, and picked up a little rose bowl here. They wanted £131 from the States, and they actually had an offer on that, which is absolutely fabulous. You have another one here, £15 sold. Now they're all over the place depending on patterns, £27, and depending on how dark the colour is and so forth. Now I found one here, if I skip across, and it's a similar sort of vein, all cut glass and everything, and the ruby flashing. They sold theirs for £39. I'm still going to stick to £20-25 and be really happy with the price I achieve. For the £5 outlay, it was a good buy. Okay guys, my next piece, which you didn't see very well but you did see, was this large mirror of Marilyn Monroe. Now this one isn't modern, but it's it's vintage, but it hasn't got a huge age. Obviously all these stickers are to do with the charity shop. Glass handle, the K, they have to put that on everything now. As you can see, it cost me £5, and it is up there. It's a really nice image, a glass mirror, and what can I say? Nice wooden frame, and I just liked it for a £5. I thought, nice Marilyn Monroe, that's going to sell, no problem at all. Now I've just searched them online now, and I found 2 very similar ones, so I know where I'm going to go, and I'm going to do really well. So have a little look at this. Okay, I searched Marilyn Monroe mirrors, and there was like 80 or 90 results. So I added the word vintage, because this one's probably from the 80s or something like that, 70s, 80s, similar to these. Now this one here is down as a 70s one, collectible mirror, £30 is sold for. There's another image, but yeah, very similar image to what I got, sold for 19, or best offer, they probably took 15 quid. So that's where we're at with those guys. So I can tell you now, I'm going to put probably 20 quid on my mirror, and again that's 4 to 1 on my money. £5 paid, £20 back, and so far I've paid a tenner on in charity shops, and I'm going to get 40 quid back, so I'm doing really well at the moment.
Hello, Justin. I'm alright, mate. No. Alright, done Splott this morning, done very well.
Oh, he goes so sorry. Picked up a new car.
Alright, nice. Do you have anything else, Jeff?
Yes, I can imagine.
What was he doing?
Have a good day now.
What was he doing?
Thank you.
Okay guys, so what you just saw me pick up and buy was this jug. Now look at the shape of this. It really is a really nice, very modern design shape. Hand painted, quite a modern painting too. You got solid obviously, and then all your squiggly lines. Now it has a mold number inside of 321/4, and West German is very hard to make out because the glaze has filled a lot of it in, but you can just make it out. So we have a West German pottery vase, and it cost me £4.99, and it was gift aid. So obviously they'll make money back off the gift aid as well. So they made a £5 off me on this beautiful vase. I just love the shape of it, and I love the design. As you saw, as soon as I walked into the charity shop, caught my eye straight away across the room. I thought, I love the shape of that. And it was there, sat in the corner of the shelving, no chips, no cracks. Really nice vase. Now, this isn't going to appeal to everybody, but I absolutely love the shape and the design. And for £4.99, I can tell you now, again, I'm going to have a really good profit on this. I'm going to have a look now, see if I can find one. I know I've shown you the prices of West German vases and things recently in a film, but for the new followers or people who haven't seen my films before, I'll show you the prices quickly on West German pottery things. It is astronomical. But I'm hoping I can find one of these because it really is nice. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, this was so easy to research. I just simply typed in the 321/4 West German vase, and I've instantly found the shape. And not only have I found the shape, I've been very fortunate to find the designer. So this is a designer piece. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, guys. I'm really not. But you can judge for yourself. So if we go and visit now, I haven't seen what they're asking for it, but it's a designer piece either way. Slightly different decoration, but the exact same shape. It's on Pinterest. What's the price? That's what I'm looking for. And it's 1950s. Where's the price? Where's my price? Come on, give me a price, you sausage. Try and save the restroom battery. See if we can find the price on this. No. I can't find the price on it, guys. So what I done anyway, I went to eBay and I searched this designer. There he is again. And they want £50 for that small jug and £70 there from that small jug. So, sorry. So as you can see, this piece is going to be money. I can see me putting this one up for £45 on eBay and leaving this sit there for an offer, purely because it is a designer piece. Now, what I intend to do, first things first, to make sure I save that designer, is I want to add this to my watch list. How do you watch it? Add to watch list. That way I haven't got to search for the designer again. But it was really nice to find the designer. That's a really good, strong piece of really nice mid-century modern out of a charity shop for a £5, guys. Really nice piece. Now I'm going to show you some prices just quickly for those of you who don't follow my channels normally. There's the prices of West German vases. Now you're probably thinking, why am I only going to ask 45 for mine? These are red fat lava vases. They're exceedingly rare. Some of this West German stuff does come down in the 20s and 30s. But I do rate the one I've got, and if I can find a similar one, well, £69 again from Germany. Do you know, I might even chuck it on £50 and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? You can always come down, you can't go up. But that was a super find, guys. Really, really pleased with that.
find a bit of paper to put on it, please?
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you very much, love.
Okay.
Okay, so the piece you just saw me purchase now come in for £2 whole. Now, it's a really nice bit of glass. It's got this clear bluey tint glass over what can only be described as a yellowy green. Come from Cancer Research, got this applied trailing. Now I'm thinking it's a Chinese copy, to be honest with you, rather than a Murano piece. But I'm not 100%. It's got plenty of wear on the base, around the rim. So for £2 I wasn't going to leave it there. Purely, I just weren't 100% confident on whether it was a Chinese copy or whether it was a bit of Murano. Now I'm not going to show you this one doing research on eBay because there's just no point, because whether it's a bit of Murano or whether it's a Chinese copy, it's still an £8 or £10 vase, just as a decorative glass vase in the shop. And that's literally what I'm going to put on it. I'm going to probably put a tenner on it in the cabinet, cleaned up, with a lighting on it. If I can get these off a minute for you to have a quick look, you'll actually see how pretty the vase actually is. So it really is a nice pretty vase, lovely colouring. Once it's clean, tidy, now I'll get a bottle brush in to clean all the inside and everything. For £2, you know, that's a nice little bit of art glass. And we have we have 3 colours. We have the blue, the yellow and the clear. So for 3 colour glass, it's not a Murano, I don't think, guys, in my honest opinion, but I could be wrong. You know. But for £2, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good little buy, and it's a pretty little bit of glass to go in the cabinets. Okay, so next pieces we have from the next charity shop. First of all, we had this little horseshoe with good luck on it, and the inscription obviously Wales. So we have a little souvenir here from Wales on a shield, and it's a good luck horseshoe. Now this doesn't have a lot of age, but to buy this from a shop, a jeweller's or whatever, you're probably talking about $24.99 or something like that for this. Now it cost me £2 again, and to be honest with you, it'll happily go in the shop here for a tenner. It's not antique, I know, but it's a bit of collectible, and to be honest with you, it celebrates being Welsh, which is exactly what I am. So nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to bother searching on eBay, guys, again, because you can probably find them on there for £2 to 20 quid. It's just not worth it. It's the things I like to show you online are the antiques. This is just a little souvenir piece, but if somebody is back home visiting and they're from Wales or something like that, they're going to absolutely love that. Or if somebody's just super proud to be Welsh and they'll hang that on their door or something like that, a nice good luck from Wales. So that was alright for £2. Then we move on to something that is really nice. Now you just watched me buy these, and they were £2 for the pair. Put that down. So we have a pair of pierced bonbon dishes produced by the top maker, or one of the top makers, Walker and Hall. Now there's the little flag there with the W and H for Walker and Hall. I don't know if you can see it. I can't tell in the picture there if you can see it or not, but there it is. It's got a registration number on there, which I need an eyeglass to see because I'm as blind as a bat getting, guys. And I mean I'm blind as a bat. And there we go. So the registration number is 611049, which dates these somewhere around 1910. Now the question, are they silver or silver plate? Now one of the reasons I bought them in the shop was because I was unsure, and I'm thinking they're silver rather than silver plate, but I need to look for the marks. Now they've an impressed B, which could be a date letter, but I'm looking for the lion. There's no lion patent on them, so the likelihood is they're plate. Just double check again. Registration number, I tell you what, there's only one way of being 100% sure. I got it here. I don't advise anybody to do this, but if you're ever going to do it, pick a nice out of the way spot underneath. Well, that didn't help. Normally you pick a nice spot, as I just did right there, and give it a good scratch, and it'll show up yellow underneath, because silver plate is effectively brass, and this is actually white metal underneath, so there's a good chance these are silver. So these are going to have to be put away and tested another day to see if they're silver. Now if they are silver, you're probably talking is £100 plus there for the pair. If they're silver plate, being Walker and Hall, beautiful pair like that, you're still talking £10 or £15, maybe even £20. But I am actually starting to think that these are silver. They're light enough and they're beautiful enough, and they have the maker. So for £2, which either way I go, once I acid test them, we'll be super happy. But for £2, £1 each, 100-year-old Walker and Hall, beautiful. They may have had a glass liner at some point in their life, but you know what? They don't need it. They look stunning as they are. So I'm really pleased with them, guys. Well, what can I say? There's about 20 quid spent, and probably going to be a £200. Start that again. There's going to be a £200 return on my £21 outlay. That's not bad at all, and that's charity shop buying, guys, so you can find some really good gear in charity shops. Obviously my favourite would be the silver bowls, if they turn out to be silver, or the West German vase. I absolutely love the shape. So all in all, it was a really good film. I do understand that the camera footage wasn't perfect, and I got to slightly adjust the camera now for the next time I use it, but it's all a learning curve. That was the first time I've used it, guys, and I angled it down thinking I wanted it to see the shelves, not look upwards, and it was my mistake. So, but I will, it's a trial and error, but that's going to be a format occasionally. It's not going to be all the time, but if I can film at the boot sale, I'll film at Bessemer now, and I'll film on charity shop runs. So yeah, look forward to making these ones for you. I would really like to know what you think of the format, because it's a lot of work involved. If you think no, you don't like it, I'd rather know up front, because the amount of editing involved in splicing in between each and every single charity shop and that is work. So I want to know that you're actually enjoying it before I put all our work in. Other than that, I think that's it, guys. I'm really happy. Some nice little things again, some curios. No real star buys, but good work in stock. So, hope you've enjoyed. If you have, I would really appreciate a like and a share, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.